We live, bro.
We live? All right, all right.
Yep.
Let me. So, all right. Shalom, shalom.
Yeah.
Right. As always, started. All praises due. Yeah,
To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the elders, a great millstone. Peace, said to the documents put forth the four corners of the earth. Brothers beyond West Detroit, Black and we also
Uh,
brother I
I kind
brother I not MS Detroit Black and we just gonna touch on the history, a little backstory on Paul White. We saw Edom right in the scripture, right? Uh,
kind
you know, if if you were to let him, he would like to cover up, or he want to cover up his deep, dirty secrets. Right? But us, you know, uh, being prophet, right? Being men of the Lord, right? We revealed, okay, right, all dirty secret that this devil has tried to cover up. Right?
kind
In the time to where everything has to be exposed, right? Lord is soon to return, right? So everything come out, right? He
kind
not leaving any stone unturned. So, uh, basically, without further ado, brother had some beautiful books
kind
that we're gonna bring, scriptures to, just to back up everything, right? Because we filter everything in scriptures, right?
kind
And that's the end all be it, right? That's confirmation. But also use certain literature, certain history to just highlight certain things that this devil has done. So, like I said, without further ado, I got it. No.
Okay, kind. This is the first book I got. It's called the Indian Slave Trade: The Rise of the English Empire in the American South. And I also had this book called The Great Stain, and this is talking about. Matter of fact, I have it also a better thing on here. The Great Stain, witness American slavery, and it's well. I'm gonna just let it speak for itself. It's essential. A new work, Noah Ray creates in the first-hand account into a narrative history that bring the reader face to face with slavery. Everyday reality, expertly weaved together, narrates the span of 100 years from travel journals of 16th century Spanish settlers who offered religious instructions and protection in exchange for farm labor. And come on, man! They use a religion as a way of enslaving us, so-called Israelites. Because when they came over here, they knew who we were. They knew we was the Israelites, but they try to act like they didn't know. You
Exactly.
know, the Book of Ezra told Christopher Columbus we was over here.
That's right. But you can see they actually have that 14, right? High back, you know, like just like the brother said, that's how they knew, right? Head over here to the Americas and to boot, right? They brought Hebrew translators, right?
Kind,
They understood, right? That we people of the Lord, right? They knew, all right, part of our culture, right? It's our language, right? We spoke the Hebrew.
kind, kind, and we even have a matter of fact. And their own history even show this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where 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 were to be sold on board the ship. Remus banned on Tuesday, the 6th of May, next at I can't read that right there, but choice cargo for about 250 fine healthy Hebrews.
Mm-hmm.
So they knew what they had their hands on when they was dealing with us.
That's right. Right.
You know, it wasn't so-called what they keep on pushing out, saying it was Africans that sold other Africans into slavery. It wasn't Africans selling other Africans into slavery. We wasn't. We have nothing to do with the Africans.
Damn.
And even they say they call us cotton pickers.
Kind. Gotcha. Right. In their language, which is cotton pick, right? Referring to you Negroes, right? For
Kind.
slavery. That's what you know. One our yeah, right? Can't see it more. They can't at night, right? Pick cotton fingers, you know.
And and any smart, well, anybody that reads will understand that they use Christianity as a way of mass enslaving us Hebrews in the Americas. And I'm allowed to read about it in this book. This is on the Great Stain. This is the section out of Africa, because before we enter into Africa, us people, us Israelites, we left the Roman oppression into Africa in 70 AD.
That's right.
And but you know the histories teachers of this world won't share that history with the rest of the world, because they don't want the their own people that don't know to know that they was actually afflicting God's people.
Yeah.
You know, the Israelites, the so-called African Americans, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know,
His power lies in secrecy.
huh?
Yeah, he ruled, or he gets over by don't know, right?
And I'm gonna read just out of this book, out of Africa, the Great Stain out of Africa, the 47th page. Greed, ambition were the causes, and the Christians' insatiable desire to acquire much gold as they can, as fast as they can, to raise up status far beyond their measure. Here is some what they had to say. The island Hispaniola, where Spaniards first landed, there they carried out the first ravage against the native people, destroying and devastating as they went, seizing and abusing women and children and devouring their food, and forcing many to flee into the mountains. The Indians began to resist, but their weapons was almost useless against the Christians, with their horses, swords, and spike, and began to carry out massacres and strange cruelties. When they attacked towns, they spared neither children nor the aged, nor the pregnant women, nor women in childbed. Not only stabbing them, but cutting them into pieces if they were as as if they were sheep in a slaughterhouse. They laid bets who with one stroke of the sword could split a man in two or cut off his head. The other victims was wrapped in straw, then burned alive. Still others had their hands cut off and then tied around their necks, and were told to carry the message to those that had fled into the mountains because all those who could do so fled into the mountains. The Spanish captains pursued them with the fierce dogs specially trained to follow and attack the Indians, tearing them to pieces and devouring their flesh. And when the wars and the killing came to an end, survivors was disputed among the Christians to be slaves. The pretext for this repartimento was that it would facilitate the instructions of the Indians in the Christian faith, as if those cruel and greedy, vicious Christians would be caretakers of souls. Indeed, all the care they took to send the men into mines to dig for gold, which was unbearably hard labor, and the women to the fields to hoe and till the land, which was work suitable for strong men. Neither did the men or the women get enough to eat, so the milk of the breasts of the mothers who were nursing dried up, and the infants soon died. And since the men and the women were kept apart, there could be no marital relations. And the men died in the mine, and the women died on the ranches from the same causes, exhaustion, hunger, and thus depopulated that island, which had once been so densely populated. And that's the main. This was inspired us to do this video because the way they treated us on that island, they just not treat us there like that. They went around the whole United States doing the Native Americans like that until they was in so small numbers they couldn't work the land no more. They couldn't get that free labor. So what they did, they sent for us over from Africa, so they could matter of fact, let me keep reading. Let me keep reading. I'm gonna skip down that left. No, I'm gonna keep reading. Thanks to the Casa Advocacy Number reform, known as the new laws promulgated in 1542, but as always, promulgation enforcement was not the same thing. The oppression and depopulation went on, so that the Taino population reduced in Hispaniola alone from perhaps a half a million to a few thousand. You know, damn. They took them out from a half a million to a few thousand.
Wow. You know, like what do you feel like? Wow. You have to account for that. You know what I'm saying? This devil was a fugitive from the loose, right? You have to pay back for none of that taking food out of them, right? You know, explain us. I think you read something about petting off right. Just doing all types of process. This devil, he been paid back for nothing. He hasn't been judged for any of it, right? So best believe, right? When the Lord returns, right, that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna administer judgment. He saw, right? Other nations will, right? Because they call that slave trade up, right? Yeah, that concerning our you know. So, but Esau, damn sure gonna get it worse. But, you know, one day inflicted, right? So much, firsthand. Should I say?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the chapter 2. The transatlantic slave trade had two distinct branches. There was a southern trade from the Congo to Angola to South America, primarily Brazil, and it was largely by the Dutch and the Portuguese. And there was a northern trade engaged by the seagoing countries and the Northeast Europe, Great Britain emerging in the 18th century as the leader. Slaves was needed because local people could not be coerced into working in the gold and silver mines, acting as servants and raising large crops of tobacco, coffee, rice, and cotton, above all sugar. And you know, land is worthless if you don't have. Back then, land was worthless. You can own all the land you want, but if you don't have nobody to work that land is worthless.
That's right.
You know, you can have all the gold mines in the world, but you don't have nobody to get them rocks, them precious gems or stones out of that earth. What's the use of that mine?
Yeah. I'm saying, what? Right? Got to put some hands in it, and they used us to do it. And then it was
Kind,
free labor. You know. So you wonder why these other niggas, they ask questions. Why why y'all can't make it or shit. We behind, right? How I put it, we got a lot of ground, if you will, right? You know, as as
they
as
had an advantage.
time,
You know,
yeah, they ahead. So
kind, because they living on old money. These elites,
that's
they
right.
living on money that they profit off of from the slave trade.
Time passing down from generation to generation.
Kind, and that's the reason why the Rothschilds is worth like $500 trillion.
Time, that's right.
You know, you name it. Anybody that got rich, they ancestry is filthy rich from back in the old days. Hey, it's off the slave trade.
That's right. Right back. You know, this devil.
Off of that free labor.
God,
And but you know, hey, the Most High is he believes in balance. You know, you reap what you sow.
that's right.
So we're gonna get some scriptures in on what you gonna reap for you making this soul, the so-called Native Americans, so-called Latinos, so-called the so-called Afro Americans. You know, the Israelite foreigners that you turn into slaves to work the land and you kill and did all kind of abominations unto us, like what's that, Dirty Deuce, where you shit in the man's mouth and sew it shut.
God,
You butt break the strongest male slave in front of the whole congregation, where you rape him, put him over a log, and another man or homosexually assault him with his rod. You know, hey, all this wickedness that you did unto us. Matter of fact, hey, y'all using the sword and cutting the baby out of a woman's womb.
God. Like who would do that? Like and that's the point. Like this devil he goes over and beyond. You know what I'm saying, on the affliction that he caused, right? To God's chosen people. You ain't just mess with
So-called Edomites, because
any.
it's all of y'all motherfucking nations.
That's right.
All y'all don't get a pass. You know,
You mess. Scripture say we the apple of the Lord's eye.
yeah,
You know, so hey, you done messed up. You done messed up in a bad way.
yeah. And every last one of y'all was in cahoots. So, the Most High is gonna deliver all y'all into captivity. You know, together. Matter of fact, I'm go straight to scripture.
Okay.
You still with me, bro?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Okay, this is Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh have mercy on Jacob, and yet you choose Israel and set them in their own land, and strangers joining them shall cleave unto the house of Jacob, and those strangers joined to them. Those are the other Israelites, Israelite foreigners scattered abroad the four corners of the earth. And how we know is right here, this Luke 5:5. Rise, O Jerusalem, stand on high, look about towards the east. Behold, thy children gather from the west to unto the east. By the word of the Holy One, rejoice in the remembrance of Yahweh. And it's a great awakening right now in all the world, man. Israelites are waking up, but these devils want to try to call that down by with these vaccines.
Mhm.
Uh, uh, you know, they want to dull your spirit down to where you forget who you are. You move that God gene from you when you take that vaccine. Hey, and ain't no telling what else he can do. But hey, it's all about them staying in power, keeping us under bondage.
Yeah, they want to plug in the Most High, you know, and then
Con,
the Georgia Guidestones want to reduce the population 500
con,
million, you know.
con,
So
con, con.
it,
Go ahead, keep going, brother.
kind of that if they can't destroy us, right, then they want to control us, right? So it's a one-two punch with this max, right? They want max, and then if you already receive max, you believe you know that the RF chip coming behind it, right? Because again, like you were saying, right? They plug this from the high. They want to deem God's chosen people as His own, being Esau, Edom. Esau wants to claim,
Con,
right, you Israelites as his, right? He wants to be a God over you Israelites, right? He's trying to do away with, right? But the Most High ain't having it.
con. He ain't having none of that. Con. Keep reading Baruch 5:6. For they departed from thee on foot and led away of their enemies. And like I said, we had several enemies. It's just not the Edomites. Is Ishmael, Elam, Ham. All of you,
That's right.
17 tribes of nations.
Kind. That's a point in itself. Enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video on that. Enemy.
Kind.
You know, for the Bible to have word enemies in there, all right. And that means God, he can't love everybody. He
That's
doesn't
right.
love everybody because it's one that's opposed, right, to get to the people. God's chosen people has enemies, all right. And whoever those enemies are, they're gonna get judgment, all right. Starting with Edom,
Kind.
going down.
And the main reason why the Most High visited you first because y'all took away from the book,
Yeah,
added to it, changed the image of the Most High and His Son and the angels. So you got to pay for all that, and also you touched the apple of the Most High eye, and you strictly came out after us.
that's right.
You could have went after anybody else but us, but you chose to come pursue us. Hey,
Hey, you said that. You said it.
a little bit more. But Yahweh will bring them into the exalted with glory as the children of the kingdom. And when Yahweh gather us out of this, as Baruch say in the sixth chapter, and when He exalt us with the glory as the children of the kingdom, it's going to be the end of all you nations' rulership over us.
Right.
Hey, y'all going down.
Can.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go back to 14, Isaiah 14, and the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids,
Mm.
and they shall take them captives who captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. And man, I gotta go into this word oppressor because hey,
yeah, yeah,
taskmasters, distress, oppress, drivers, extractors. When you go even deeper into it, right here, a strong G definition. Animal to drive an animal or a workman or a debtor, uh, an army by implication to tax, harass, tyrannize. Hey, that's pretty much us right now in the land where we scattered abroad in the four corners of the whole earth. Because anywhere it's the poor at, and it's a good chance, hey, those could be Israelites right there in that land, and they are being harassed, they being terrorized, they being distressed,
yep.
hey, they being oppressed, being taxed,
Kind. Oh,
you know.
tax, tax. It don't even make sense to be taxed for. Hell, it's got to a point being taxed literally forever. Right? By way of the carbon tax, you being taxed for free. You know,
Kind,
and, and the point is that right, that all you right, all 12 tribes, we all have an enemy. You know, we all benefit. Right, all the 12 tribes are afflicted in some way.
kind,
Right, you can't refute that.
kind. And they all got to pay for that shit.
That's right.
Because hey, how about Shimi Al Shai? It's going to like I say, he's a just power. He gave y'all a chance to rule, and everything that y'all did unto us is coming right back to y'all. But it's coming double fold to you, Esau, because it's going to be double on you.
That's right.
Kind. And it shall come to pass the day that Yahweh shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from the hard bondage which thou was made to serve. And it's going and when this happens, the Most High delivers us out of this captivity that we are in. It's going to be our rest. We ain't going to be working hard.
No way. No.
It's going to be our heaven and they hell.
God. Always kings don't get their fingernails dirty. You know what I'm saying? So he ain't work. Like work? What is that? I don't even know. I don't even know how to define that. These shit. The devils, you other nation, you gonna understand what servitude and work truly is.
Uh,
Like
we
always
gonna,
6 days a week. You going hard, you know?
uh, we gonna rule y'all with that rod of iron. Hey, you want to do it? Oh man, brother, I just thought of a scripture.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find it. Uh, 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 um, oh man, CRTI.
But yeah, you know, you got a lot of planning to do, right? You got a lot, and the beauty is that it's nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? You see Jacob Sports, he trying to explain stuff out of the situation, and make up excuses of, why he did what he did. All right. Hey, so called the same way, right? Or it's gonna be trying to explain, right, why he did what he did, but is you can't justify, right? It's unjustifiable, right? The Lord he got so many cases of basically in the spirit that you can't talk your way out of this, right? You've been
Kind,
for long enough. You've been, slithering through this earth long enough, right? Point A, you basically you've dug right a spiritual ditch for yourself. and touching the Lord's chosen people. And the Lord, hey, he gonna lay you in, about what you mess with, whoever's right dealing with the elite, right, the Rothschilds and Rockefellers and right these elite, all right, hey, the remnant of these elite, we gonna round them up, right, and the first crop is in the kingdom.
God, I found it.
Beautiful.
This is Jeremiah 25 and 17. Matter of fact, go up one scripture to this is Jeremiah 25:15. For thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, unto me, take the wine cup of this fury at my hand, and cause the nations who I'm send thee to drink it, and they shall drink and be moved and be mad, because the sword that I will send among them. And when Yahweh Bashim Yahshua send that sword among you, it's the end of your kingdom. Hey, y'all going in captivity.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Jacob, Esau is the end of the world. You ain't got to get it, but you got to reception of Esau is the end of the world. Jacob, the vid that follow,
Okay.
right? So, if you got any spiritual sense about you, you can share. It's easy to see that when the enemy, right? Esau is ruling, the economy is crumbling, right?
Okay.
Just the wickedness is at an all-time high, right? This has to be the end.
And keep going. Jeremiah 25:17. Then I took the cup at Yahweh's hand, and made all the nations drink, whom Yahweh has sent me, to wit, Jerusalem and the city of Judah, and the kings thereof and the princes thereof, made them desolate, astonishment, a hissing, and a curse, as it is this day. Hey, man, we a byword, a proverb. We everything but who we are, who we supposed to be, the children of the children of the promise. The children of the Most High. Hey, if it's a Latino, hey, he's a wetback. He's a spick. He ain't no children of the Most High. If it's a Native American, he's an Indian.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know,
So
go ahead.
Dre, they'll look at you get 3, but when you say, on the flip side, right, you look at these rats that claim to be Jews, and it's amazing, right? How they duped the whole world. Right? They made you believe, like, how they ain't keep none of the laws. They doing all types of abomination in our land. By the way, it's like they don't fit, right? No way, shape, or form. But yet they chose people. Give me a break.
You trying to act like them imposters are the true people.
Right. They even the scripture.
Okay. And matter of fact, keep going. The fell king of Egypt. Hey, this place right here is literally called Babylon the Great, Sodom and Gomorrah, and Egypt, our house of bondage in America. And his servants, the princes, and all his people had mingled the people and all the land of Uz, and all the kings of the land of the Philistines, and the Ashkenaz, and the Ekron, and Ashdod, and Edom, and Moab, and the children of Ammon, and all the kings of Tyrus, and all the kings of Zidon, and all the kings of the isles, which are beyond the sea, and the Dan, Thama, Buzz, that are in the utmost corners, and all the kings of Arabia, and all the kings of the mingled people dwell in the deserts, and all the kings of Elam, of Zamir, all the kings of Zamir, and all the kings of Elam, and all the kings of the Medes, and all the kings of the north, far and near one another, and all the kingdoms of the world which are upon the face of the earth. Hey, all y'all had a hand on putting your hands on the children of Israel.
Right. You ain't close. You know.
Okay. And this is just one of the scriptures saying that all you that y'all had your hands on us.
Yeah. You know. So.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And the king of Shishak and drink after them. They shall drink after them, and therefore thus saith unto them, thus saith Yahweh horse, the God of the Israels, drink ye and be drunk and spew and fall and rise no more, because of the sword which I will send among you.
Uh-oh. Come on. Satan.
Matter of fact, for 1,000 years of slavery, this is Revelations. Brother, you can break this one down.
Yeah.
Well, matter of fact, can you? Matter of fact, I'll read it. You can break it down.
How I can read it.
Okay, go ahead, read it.
You want the Revelation? What's that? 20 and what's that? 5.
Kind,
It's 20 and 5, right?
brother.
Okay, kind. uh, so let's see.
And
This
break
is
it down. Yeah,
kind.
kind.
Actually, we might have to start up.
Go up one.
Yeah, just for a little content. Yeah.
Okay,
So
kind.
it's Revelation
Kind.
20
Oh,
and 20. And I saw thrones and beasts, and they sat upon them, judgment given unto them. And I saw those of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai and for the word of the Most High, and had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon his forehead or in their hand. They live and reign to Mashiach. So that's basically the hopeful elect, that
kind.
that was basically faithful unto death, and that did receive the mark, all right, which is the RFID,
Kind. Kind.
Jakes. Right, they didn't wait, right? They didn't weird, they endured, all right, literally, you know. And that's basically going into what the scriptures call first fruit, right? The
Kind.
elect, 1,001, all right, reigning with our Lord, all right, the first 1,000 years, you nations, all right, on down, right? Yeah, hard course, right?
That's right.
The elect are gonna have the pleasure, right, and taking first-hand account, right, and put other nations in slavery, right? Where you know it says, but the rest of the dead live not again until 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection, you know. So hey man, we gonna have. I can't even really express like the joy. You know, have bring you nations down. It's fair to say that uh um 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 I want to say like basically like the heathen, you know, are given to God the Lord himself. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Kind.
part of our heritage, right? To have service, to have slaves, you know, which the 2/3 sound crazy or sound mean or whatever the case may be, but it's just in the eyes of the Lord, you know. Hey, the scripture says, righteous thing, that.
Oh, I got that.
Okay, kind of, righteous.
Yeah.
We
Hey, wait.
hey, it is right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't wrong. It's right. It's right.
God,
Feedback, right? You know,
God,
basically, Esau's like a bully. You know what I'm saying? The bully is supposed to just give you hell. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You don't get your kid back. Like what type of nonsense is that, right? But let's see. I can't. I'm gonna pull it up so you can see on your screen. What's Thessalonians 6?
yep, I got it. 1 and 6. God, go ahead and read it, brother.
Kind.
If you got it, go ahead and read it.
I got you. Yep,
All
Second
right, God.
Corinthians 1:6. Sin is a righteous thing with the Most High, right? The recompense of tribulation to them that trouble you. You know, so this is right in the eyes of the Lord, right? To pay back to those that get that have troubled us, right? They've troubled us, right? In every way.
God. Matter of fact, hey, trouble. I'm a key in that word right there.
Okay.
Tribulation. Matter of fact, Miss Slakia.
Yeah.
Tribulation. Key into it. Tribulation, affliction, trouble, anguish, persecution, burden, to be afflicted with, pressing together, pressure, oppression, afflicted, tribulation, distress, straits. And I did a video earlier this week. We have to enter the straits before we can receive the kingdom. We being afflicted, and they're gonna even put the pressure on us even more. So
Yeah.
because they gonna want us to put their alliance with them instead of with the Most High.
That's right.
And they're gonna do all kind of things. Matter of fact, everything from everything that they say right here, online Bible definition, pressure. They're gonna anguish us. They're gonna burden us. They're gonna persecute us. They're gonna put tribulations on us. And they're gonna trouble us even more. So,
Like we're literally right, man. Shit, you ain't even got to step outside your house. He come to your house and shit. He putting shots to your front door.
God,
For he claimed it was a warrant. You check the backstory. It was what they say. It was yeah. What's the word I'm looking for?
wrong address.
Yeah,
Yeah,
wrong.
we're at the wrong property.
Side.
We supposed to be at somewhere else. My bad. But yet and still, hey, they done kicked in your door, terrorize your family.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Just take total control of your house.
Yeah.
And they know, they pretty much know who's doing what.
Kind. I just that to say that you can for a count like that. It shows like nothing changed. Right, the brother book, right? All the atrocities that they did, right? Brought us up here, and you fast forward to today, it's the same stuff going on.
Okay.
Which just another tidbit that show you that all right, Esau is not. There's Esau is done away with. He's not here. That type of crazy talk, right? But you look at the traits of the so-called white man, and you be like, nah, the same devil, right? He's doing what he's always, you know.
And man, oh man, ain't this some shit? This I ain't even see this earlier. They gonna use a way of attacking us, with troubling us even more. Hey, with that Maxine, hey, that Maxine is gonna jack Jake up real bad because matter of fact,
Uh-oh. It's lagging on my. All right, Lord willing to come back up. It's Satan always got a medal in your video. It's a little technical difficulty right now. Let's see if it come back up. Yeah, he mad about that. Say get mad when you talk like that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's do it like this. We doing this literally live.
we back, bro. Goddamn devil don't want this truth to come out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I
Uh,
just what I was saying, kind of.
and I just seen the article one of our brothers put up.
Yeah.
They're gonna attack us with not only with physical oppression, they're gonna trouble us with chemical oppression.
Yeah,
And through these vaccines.
yeah, for warfare, kind.
Okay. And I just seen an article. A new Chinese study confirmed the Crown Royal 19 attacks testicles may affect male fertility. And the way to destroy off and kill off a nation is by destroying the men' ability to reproduce.
That's right.
Chemically castration,
Yeah,
a race of people.
that's right.
This right here is chemical warfare.
Exactly. It's a weapon. Indeed.
Huh.
Yeah, a weapon.
And I ain't gonna say which races start initiating all this, but they know they in 4020 they ain't about to be the popular nation in the world.
No, wait.
You know, they know they're not about to be in 4020. They ain't gonna be the popular nation throughout the whole earth. So hey, this a form of chemical warfare where they restrict all the nations from reproducing themselves so they can keep their numbers strong.
That's right.
And that's the reason why a lot of these CEOs they ain't taking the vaccine because they talking about they don't want to jump ahead in line. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all know that the first initial doses is going to have that designer flaw in it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, probably. Say, well, anyway, basically, right. Y'all not the majority. The Israelites like hey, what number has you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He know that. Hey, fighting tooth and nail, right?
Matter of fact,
It's matched, right? You tribes on, you know.
and man, now I gotta go to this right here because this remind me of this scripture right here. Because hey, this is Exodus 1:7. The children of Israel were fruitful, increased abundantly, and lasted, increased abundantly, and multiplied, and waxed exceeding mighty, and the land was filled with them.
Right.
And the first thing I heard from Joe Biden with his thing with the civil rights leader is talking about the Latino tribe is going to be more than us. We need the so called Afro Americans need to tie their strings with with the Edomites.
God. Yeah, yeah. Even going back to uh, uh, Bill Gates, when he had called it TikToks, um, I called like word where basically, he basically we do a really good job, right? And
God,
thing in the air, basically medicine, yeah, for lack of a better word.
God,
He was talking about how to get the population down, you know.
God,
So
God,
that's these devils' intention, right?
God. That chemical warfare.
God,
Hey, man, this is not an accident. That Maxine that Crown Royal 19
mm-hmm,
came out,
mm-hmm. Right,
and
right,
it started over there in China,
God,
one of the most populated countries in the world.
mm-hmm.
It
Oh,
started over there first.
that's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Normally, you go to these other countries trying things, then come to to, to, to the America, right? To develop country, basically. So,
It wasn't an accident.
no way.
You
Nope.
know, y'all try to act like it's an accident. It just incredibly mistakenly happened. No, it wasn't. You know, it's a pandemic. There was a plan behind it. You know, hey, you wanted to. Matter of fact, let's go to Psalms 83 and 1.
Okay.
Keep not silence, O Yahweh, and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh, for thy lo thy enemies make atonement, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head, have take captive counsel against thy people, and so that against thy hidden ones. Who
Mm-hmm.
the hidden ones? The so-called African Americans, Latinos, the so-called Native Americans, the foreign Israelite foreigners scattered abroad the four corners of the whole earth, where they were scattered abroad by the Most High,
Okay.
by you heathen nations. When y'all put us in captivity, y'all divided and conquered us.
Right. Right.
And they said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance."
Okay. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yep. That's it. You want to cut us off from the money mouth? Hey, you touched on how this Max basically has uh, uh I don't know DNA, right, or get whatever stuff, right, that basically is what they call the God. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that spirituality anymore, right? You don't have that connection, you know, like they know
God,
we have a direct connection, right, to the
hey,
most power. So yeah, they trying to shift that.
God. Also, probably putting that recessive gene in you. That mRNA,
Yeah,
where you won't fight. You be so compatible to go along with everything Esau say do.
yeah, that's right. Literally like they ain't got no fight. They just no fight. Okay, whatever, you know, 'cause that's how they look at not just the American people in general, that you know,
God,
yeah, you just go along with just go with
God, and they want us to be sheep.
okay,
You know, they want us to be stupid, gullible, naive,
yep,
go for anything that the so-called government can't do wrong. You know, They can't be telling us whatever they it's for our best interest.
It's right. Yeah, it's all strategy. You know.
Huh. Hey, these governments are always never in your best interest. They ain't for the people. They for the central bankers,
That's
the
right.
global elites.
That's right.
They the people who they for.
That's who they fought, and that's who calling the shots.
Okay.
Right for now. You know, for the time.
But soon, matter of fact, uh, uh, they said come. Matter of fact, let me finish. They have consulted together with one concept, and they have confederate against thee, and all you nations confederate conspired against us,
That's
and y'all
right.
still conspiring against us in the United Nations.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never once have I heard anything that the United Nations did or say anything about the mistreatment of the so-called Native Americans, so-called mistreatment of the Afro Americans, so-called Latino tribes that's in America.
Kind.
Never once have I heard them say nothing like that against
No,
the mistreatment of them people.
that's right. You don't have a voice here. You know, just land back over that. Like you just had this. Uh, what you want to call it? This black, so-called black uh, conference, right? That they had with so-called President-elect Joe Biden, right? And the long, hey, you put y'all niggas in y'all place. You know what I'm saying? You must like don't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? Do what I say
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Hey,
Right?
he was like a taskmaster telling the civil leaders what the fuck to do.
Kind. You know, so that's the point, right? We have no voice, we have no rest, all right, in this place, right? We have no, we don't have no leadership, right? And that's gonna get us out of this scenario or that can speak on our behalf or whatever. All right. We depend solely on a higher power, all right?
Okay.
That being right, Yahweh Shai.
Okay.
That's our power. That's
That's right. You know, man, we getting down with none of you civil rights leaders. Hey, man, we already know you are sold out.
indeed.
You know, but we this what we waiting on. We waiting on the promises. You know that that the Most High is going to do for us because our cry. Matter of fact, this is Jeremiah 30 and 16. Wherefore all that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them shall go in captivity, and they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that preyed upon thee I will give for a prey. And we waiting for that. We waiting for the trading places of as we speak.
That's
When y'all go in captivity and we be the taskmaster, we be the rulers over you.
kind. Hey, scripture says, continue, all right? Once the Lord returns right side up, you know, like, it ain't no going back. You ain't gonna have another opportunity to rule or none of that. You know, hey, prepare for it to take the kingdom, you know, and we're gonna possess the kingdom forever, forever, you know.
Kind,
Like, hey, we have the everlasting kingdom, all right,
kind,
and righteousness. And
kind. And they know once we get the kingdom, they ain't getting it back. They ain't going back in power no more.
nah, ain't no take back. None of that. That ain't happening.
And all you nations, y'all played y'all part. Y'all had your chance to rule. And like the old saying when we on the basketball court, is we got next.
That's right. That, yeah. So
And when we get on the basketball court, hey, we ain't gonna lose no more.
No way.
You ain't running us off the basketball court.
No way.
You know, we're gonna keep the ball and keep running with it.
That's right. Sure.
Because we ain't gonna go off. We ain't gonna be sinning against our power at that time.
That's right. Gonna be perfect.
Okay. Well, that's what we waiting on to get them perfect bodies, perfect minds, perfect everything. Be in the perfect kingdom. Yes, in righteousness, man.
Mm-hmm.
And all these heathen nations, hey, they want a righteous kingdom, but they don't want to lose their power. They still want to be kings over in their lands,
Exactly.
but that ain't happening.
Exactly. And,
Y'all about to be servants in your land. Even if when y'all go back into your land, you still gonna be servants.
right.
Even though you going back to your land where the Most High gave it to you for inheritance.
Okay. Yeah. Always ever more serve the Israelites.
Okay.
But then us and only us, right? To be kings and priests. You know, he didn't make that promise the other stuff for it. You know, so it is what it is. Right? The Bible is our book. You know, other nations don't fit where they getting in there. No, through the side door, basement.
Okay.
You know,
Ain't gonna be no China talking about they were gonna rule next. You already had your time. Back in the back in the late dynasties, all your dynasties.
mm-hmm.
That was your time to rule.
Exactly. That was your exactly.
That was your possession.
Yep.
When the Most High was merciful and gracious unto you and let you rule.
Yeah. You said it right. Lord, Lord is right. Thing he does. You know, he's just in everything he does. You know, he gave you that opportunity. You know, you had a taste of leadership, but that's as far as it goes. You know?
Yeah, you had your turn. You had your opportunity to rule. He gave all you nations a chance to rule.
Yeah.
But he ain't giving the best part of the time for the a hand of rulership. It's gonna go to the children of Israel. It's gonna be an everlasting rulership when they rule the world.
That's right. Told you. People that
You know.
so you got another right?
Yeah, I got some more, brother. Because this is matter of fact, we're gonna go to the Joel 3:1 for behold the days in that time. I shall bring the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, and I will gather the nations and bring them down to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, and I will plead with them for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and departed my land. And when this go down, hey, this gonna be during the World War III. When y'all be battling over who y'all think gonna rule the next.
God, exactly. That's what it's much more commotion have been for a long time over there in the Middle East, right? Because that's the land. That's the land or area of the Lord's judgment. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. But he's gonna get armies and we're off against each other. All right. Pretty much off themselves.
Huh.
um,
And they have cast lot for my people, and had given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And, hey, that's y'all passing us back and forth like motherfucking. Matter of fact, this book I got it talks about how y'all was selling this for silks, for gold. You know, slaves as a form of value, as wealth.
that's right.
You know, And when we return, hey, we're gonna get our hands on you, every last one of you.
Kind. Hey, hey, you say hey, milk, milk and honey, which is basically just going into abundance. And we're gonna have abundance of everything. You know what I'm saying? But again, yeah, to the point you were making earlier, like it's no it's it's one thing to have land, but if you ain't got no one to cultivate that land, all right, it's not really, you know, if you understand what I'm saying, it's not really no value. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no one that's cultivating the land. You don't have no one, that's putting right.
Let me
That's
do it
working that
again.
land. That's working that soil for the rich thereof.
God,
So
I
um,
just
we kind of in we
we got a film on.
okay,
This is you can break it down, brother.
okay.
This is Isaiah 14:21. Prepare a slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their father, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah, slaughter, right? Who children, right? When you read what's Isaiah the 14th chapter, all right, talking about the king of Babylon, right? King of Babylon, right? In this time, right? So-called white Babylon, America, all right? So for all the atrocity that they've done to the children of Israel, right? The Lord is basically prepared a slaughter for them, you know, so that they don't rise up, right? That they don't come, anymore, that they don't make the world a desert all over again. You have a line from the movie, the original Planet of the Apes, where the the character in the movie Cornelius is reading out of the scrolls that they had, right? The 29th scroll, the sixth verse, they dubbed it. And basically said, beware the beast man, right? The beast man, all right, Esau,
God,
right? Showed it right there in the movie, right? We were reading the scroll, right? They were talking about uh the guy in that movie. I think it was Charlton Heston. I remember.
Khan, that's his ass.
Khan, okay, Khan,
The
and
same motherfucker that played White Moses.
yeah, see that,
Khan,
and yeah, he said, beware the beast man. Talking about him, talking about the called white man. Why? Because he'll make the desert, right? He'll destroy everything moving, So damn right, real. We read this here, Isaiah 14, 21, right? Prepare slaughter for him, right? Had it, right? We want righteousness, right? Yeah, right? With this devil just being on top, has to go down.
Khan. Like say, matter of fact, let's just grab it. Uh, uh, um, 6. I think it's 7. Uh, 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 um, no, this is Sirach. No, Second Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. The end of this kingdom, this age,
Mm-hmm.
this world ends. Hey, this the end of Esau kingdom and the beginning of the children of Israel kingdom that is to come.
That's right. We gonna rule in the day.
God, and we're gonna be righteous when we rule.
That's right. It's gonna be done away with. We ain't gonna have to look at no Edomite, no so-called, white person, right, with that cursed flesh, work, you
God,
it's a time, that work to put in first, but will come the day, like Edomite, the hell is that?
God, God. Hey, the scripture says it's gonna be like a dream.
Yeah,
you
right. Cause yeah,
know,
hey,
God,
cause man, this ain't living, right? Some people
God.
like, but this ain't living.
Oh man, fact.
This
Here
is a
you
lie.
go.
This
Hey, the scripture that talk about the end of them.
God,
This is Obadiah 1 and 18. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken of it. Get the fuck out.
right? It's not remaining.
Bye, little girl. Bye bye.
Gonna be a
Thank you.
great national bonfire or bonfire, you devils. You know, and you just gonna be just a, a, a distant memory. All right.
God.
Hey, that's how we make America great, right? By doing away with you devils, all right? Doing
God.
doing away with America, with Babylon, right? That's how it great. By getting rid of you devils. You know what I'm saying?
God. America gonna be great when it's a dust bowl. It's a sand parking lot.
Kai. So man. Um, I hate to do this, but I wrap up my stuff.
Okay, Con. I just have one last scripture. One last scripture is Zechariah 14 and 6.
Okay, Kai.
Because all y'all gonna pay tribute unto the Most High, and we gonna be taking your substance from you.
Yeah.
And this is Zechariah 4 and 16. It shall come to pass that everyone that is left of the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Most High of hosts, and keep his feasts and tabernacles. And it shall be that who will not come up of all the family of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the power of hosts. Uh, uh, Even among them shall be no rain, famine, a drought, and the family of Egypt go now up and come and have no rain, and there shall be a plague wherewith Yahweh shall smite the heathen that come not up to keep the feast of the tabernacle, and this shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all the nations that come not up to keep the feast of the tabernacle in the day and y'all gonna be bringing y'all substance in that land.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you actually have to pay high. You have respect.
Okay.
If you get on the line, you talking crazy, and the Lord is ready. Hey, curses upon you. That's the thing. You other nations, y'all still regular, you still basic. You just I'm gonna still go off. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
give us a reason, right, to check your neighbor. You
Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna just skip down. No, that's it. In that day there shall be upon bells and horses holiness into into the Lord with pots in the pots of the Lord house, and it shall be bowls before the altar, and every pot in Jerusalem and Judah shall be holiness unto Yahweh of hosts, and all that sacrifice shall come and take them and see therein in the day that there shall be no more Canaanite in the house of Yahweh of hosts.
Yeah, right,
Okay, so that's it on that.
America.
Hey, y'all
Hey,
gonna bring tribute.
indeed.
You know, you gotta bring the best of everything.
That's right.
You find a rare, valuable stone in that land. You know, you gotta get that up.
Yeah, don't even place about it. Right?
You know, don't even mess with it. Just send it on over.
Yeah,
You got fine daughters. You can't even tap that. You got to send that over too.
yeah,
You know.
sure. Yeah, so
Well, we could close it up on
yeah,
that
absolutely.
because that's it. All I got. Well, I got one more, but I'll save it for what? Oh shit! Oh, yep. Yeah, that's it. We'll end it on that.
Okay, okay.
Kind,
So hey, as always, Lord willing, we hope to be edifying through the spirit, you know,
kind,
maybe a little spiritual upliftment as well, you know, to know, like we know this, that we
kind,
get our just due, we gonna get our pay, our retribution
kind,
here. All we gotta do, right? Scripture said we gotta wait, you know,
kind,
wait, be patient.
kind. We
So
just gotta do our thing and work to teach the road
that's right.
and keep our head on that plow. Like brother say, we have to be patient. We have to suffer this y'all being over us right now, but soon we ain't gonna have to suffer. It's gonna be our rest.
That's right. So with that, you want to give all praises due to Yahweh,
How
Yahweh,
by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash,
double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well.
Khan,
Dedication to the icon of the word and truth to see throughout the
Khan.
foundations of earth, the hopeful elect. We almost out of here.
That's right.
My Bible ball,
Khan.
and Kwambaki,
Kwame Bakiam.
Shalom.
Shalom.